Chadwick Boseman, Olivia Munn, Princess Kate, just some of the famous people diagnosed with early onset cancer. Study after study has shown the rates are increasing among those under 50, yet decreasing for older adults.
Heather Mills explores some of those numbers and also talks to a new mother who is undergoing treatment for breast cancer.
Early onset cancer, ages 18 to 49. It's an age when most are too young for the suggested preventative screenings, but those screening ages are changing. And a local oncologist I spoke with says for now, it's their most effective tool.
She is the joy of my life. My dream of wanting to be a mom.
Wanting and waiting. And finally, through IVF, Sandra Zimmerman gave birth to Sophie.
Can you say cheese?
But just 2 months later, Sandra was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer.
Just started crying.
At 41, Sandra says it's the last thing she expected as a working single mom.
I just want to be there for all of her firsts, her milestones, and I didn't want to miss a thing.
She's part of a growing number of women and men with early onset cancer. Findings published in BMJ Oncology reveal startling numbers. Early onset cancer for those under age 50 increased almost 80% from 1990 to 2019. Among the cancers with the highest rates, breast and colorectal.
In large part because we don't exactly know why. We can speculate, is it our diet? Is it our processed foods? Is it microplastics in the environment or other chemicals we're exposed to? Is it obesity? Is it a sedentary lifestyle or some combination of all of the above?
Dr. Stephanie Christensen is Sandra's oncologist at Comprehensive Cancer Centers of Nevada.
She had a type of breast cancer that's estrogen receptor positive and HER2 receptor positive.
Sandra went through 6 cycles of chemo wearing a cold cap to help keep her hair, then a lumpectomy and radiation. Next, she'll have her ovaries removed, sending her into early menopause.
It had an estrogen receptor on it, and so that means that estrogen helped feed the tumor. So we want to shut off the food supply to the tumor.
With no history of breast cancer in her family, Sandra says she has to wonder if her IVF treatments played a role.
If anything, might have fueled it. I was injecting myself with progesterone and estrogen and high doses of it every day for 10 weeks.
But she says she wouldn't change a thing.
Her little smile, her little nose scrunch, and her little giggles are just what keeps me going. The best thing that's happened to me, absolutely no regrets.
While researchers work to pinpoint a cause for the spike in younger cancer rates, Dr. Christensen says early detection is making a difference.
Our cure rates for cancers are actually getting better.
Sandra has this message.
Get your mammograms, be on top of it.
Dr. Christensen says increased screenings could certainly account for some of the increase in cancer diagnoses. And while there's no certain cause, she agrees with the research that says genes, poor diet, obesity, and lack of exercise all play a role. Heather Mills, 8 News Now.
Preventative screenings for ages have subsequently decreased with all this new research. So it's now recommended that women start getting mammograms at age 40 and people get screened for colorectal cancer at age 45, not wait until 50.